Welcome to the Lockdown Economy, a social nonprofit initiative by the think tank AlterContacts to help small businesses and entrepreneurs overcome the challenges of the pandemic and reactivate the economy. I'm Mike Tierney, and today we're visiting in Wassenaar, Netherlands, and we're speaking with Linda van Paassen. She is the owner of Aerofit Healthclub. Linda, thanks so much for joining us today.
Yes, sure. Nice.
So tell us, first of all, what is your business? What do you do? How many employees do you have? How long have you been in operation?
I own a gym in Wassenaar, and that's close to The Hague in the Netherlands. And I offer a big gym with fitness equipment. I also teach group classes. So we have many group classes on the schedule, like spinning, body pump, yoga, all kinds of different classes. We have a nice bar, and people use the sauna, and we have a shower, and it's quite big gym with lots of choices to do for working on your fitness. I own this club since 1996, so already for about 25 years now. And I started when I was 27, so I was quite young as I look back now. And I started that with my former husband. And I think more than 10 years ago, we got divorced. But then we kept doing business still together. And after, I think it's now in September 2019, my former husband stopped with Aerofit, and he decided to do something else. So I choose to stay, and now I do it on my own, of course, together with my great team. But I'm the only manager at the moment, and yeah. After that, half a year later, Corona came in, so it was a difficult time. I got about 40 employees working at Aerofit. So most of them are on the payroll, and some of them are freelance employees. So that's about it. Yeah.
So are the trainers freelance?
I got some of the group class fitness instructors are freelance. So I got maybe 1 or 2 fitness trainers who are freelance, but most of them are on the payroll. So mainly for the group fitness, the classes, I got some freelancers.
Well, yeah. Congratulations for being in business for so long. That's more than 20 years, right?
Yes.
That's amazing. So you mentioned that you went on your own, like officially in 2019, and then a few months after that, then Corona came. So that was probably a big challenge. What did you face, and how did you get through it initially? What was those first?
Yeah, it was really like a nightmare. Something out of control. You could not do anything except for waiting to see what is coming, and of course to make decisions and to make the best out of it. But in the beginning, I was really paralyzed. It was like it was one big chaos in my head, and I thought, whoa, what's happening now? What do I have to do to survive this? And after a couple of weeks, got myself together, and together with my team, we made a plan to do something useful with the time that we were closed. We were closed March 2020 until 1st of July. So that was the first lockdown. And during the first lockdown, we mainly used the time to do renovations inside the club to make it even look better and nicer than it already was. And we could open up a little bit, we could do some outdoor trainings, I think the end of May. So we started to do outdoor fitness. We had some machines outside on the pavement in front of the building. We also did some group classes outside for a couple of weeks. And then after that, on the 1st of July, we could open up again, but only by reservation. So we built up a reservation system by app. And we could only have like 30 or maybe in the beginning 50, later 30 people inside the gym. And okay, we managed that. So we started again in July, and we were happy that we could do something again. But then in November, things got worse again. And first we couldn't teach group classes for 2 weeks. We were still open for the gym. And in, I think, the middle of December, there was the second lockdown, which took us much longer, 5 months. So then there was another challenge again. It was, yeah, quite difficult.
And you mentioned about the reservation system that you had to go to, and
Yeah.
you used an app for that. Did you have a contact to help you with that? And how did you go through that process?
Yes, we have a member administration system that we already have for members to have a membership, and that system also offers a reservation app. So we could use that. Of course, we have to fill it in with our own organization, but they really helped us with that, and that was good because yeah, it's something totally different that you normally don't do.
Yeah.
But yeah, after a few weeks, everything was ready, and then we used it, and it was quite convenient. Lots of members were very happy with it because it was very easy to use.
So it was your existing like member administration system, and that organization offered you the scheduling part.
Yes, correct. Yeah,
that's great.
Yeah.
So yeah, so November comes along, and there's a second lockdown, and in Europe, it was very difficult. We kept thinking it was going to get a little bit better, and it seemed to stretch on for month after month.
Yes,
what are some of the things that you and your team collaborated on to get through that period?
Yes, then again, there was a shock because, yeah, you thought we had the worst part, of course, and then this one took so much longer. And in the middle, I thought, well, we're never going to open up again, you know, that feeling of being out of control. Well, the second lockdown, also, again, we started with the renovation, this time of the group classroom, because normally you don't have any time to work on that because you cannot close the room because you're open 7 days a week. But now we started painting and made a renovation, and yeah, it looks great now, but it took us 5 weeks, and we only did it with our own employees. So now it's very beautiful. We got a very beautiful group classroom. So that's what we started with, thinking that we would open up in February somewhere, but still, yeah, we were closed. So then we started up already in December when we were closed the Zoom classes. So training by Zoom meetings, so members could sign up for that, and then they can follow like a yoga or Pilates or step class in their own living room with the Aerofit instructors. So that was something new too for all of us, and also yeah, especially for the group class teachers, because yeah, you're standing there alone in the big group classroom, and then on the screen you see everybody joining in their own living room. And of course that was something new as well, but it's also, yeah, special to go through that period because you learn a lot as well.
And so did you have to go out and buy some camera equipment and stuff like that?
Yes, yes. We bought a very big TV screen, a huge one, to put in the group classroom, because then, yeah, you could see the people a little bit better in their living room. And we had to buy an extra laptop, and we had to buy an extra camera. So yeah, we made some costs for that as well. But we did it because we want to stay in connection with the members, because that was my main worry, that you lose contact. You know, if you close for 5 months and you don't see any of your members, yeah, then it's easy to lose them. So for me, the Zoom meetings were very important to stay in contact. Just like our newsletters, we send out, well, a few times a month, we send out a newsletter to stay, yeah, in connection with the members. Yeah, because you don't want to lose them, you don't want to lose connection. So
did you find that you communicated to your members about these new Zoom classes through that newsletter? And did Did you find that you were getting a response that you were looking for, or doing a little better than you expected?
Yes, well, I think it's always difficult with newsletters because also I found out that some people, some members never read the newsletter because of the questions they ask. So probably maybe 50% of the members, they read the newsletter, and the others they don't. But for me, it's important that I know I have communicated everything, so that you never hear people saying, I didn't know about that. Yeah, well, I tried my best by communicate through the newsletter, and the members that read it are very happy with that, because they say, well, everything was in the newsletter, and yes, we knew everything because every time there was something new, you communicated through the newsletter. So I think it worked for a great big part of the members. Yes. Also by social media, we use a lot of social media. Every day, I think we posted something just to show our face that we were still there,
Yeah. And so how about the Zoom classes? Did you find that you had the population you were looking for, and the membership joining?
Yeah, well, I think maximum maybe 5% of the members that joined the Zoom classes, because you need a little more discipline to do that. It's easier to go to the gym and then do your workouts than to, when you're at home, there's always something else you have to do. You have to clean up your house, you have to go shopping, or anything, more excuses. So I think for just a little part of the members, the Zoom classes worked. So later on in the period, in the second lockdown, we were allowed to do outdoor trainings again, and that worked a little better for more members, because we did outdoor circuit training and outdoor boot camp. And then we saw more people coming back, and more people joined the option of the outdoor training. So I think that's helped a little bit more.
So you mentioned that your team was helping you with the refurbishments and the preparations for the Zoom classes. Were you able to keep your team together for the most part throughout this challenge? That's fantastic. All of them, huh?
Yeah, for the most part, yeah. The only decision I had to make in the first lockdown, I have a childcare in the mornings. We had that for 7 days a week, and I had to close down the childcare because it was not working. And also with keeping the distance, it is quite small room. It's difficult to keep the distance, 1.5 meter distance. So I decided to lock down or to close the childcare. So I had a few women working there, and they, unfortunately, they lost their job. But for the rest, I could keep everybody in. Yeah.
Were you able to keep in touch with other folks in your field, maybe that you had met through your years as an owner of a health club, and sort of share ideas about how you're getting through this, and keep in touch with what they were doing and help each other out?
Yes.
How'd that work?
It's, well, Aerofit is part of we call it VEST. That's a club with exclusive gyms. And there are about 100 clubs in there, Dutch clubs. And we had a lot of contacts. We have a special app. We used WhatsApp, and everybody was in there. And that really helped me through the period, because you need to talk about it, and you need to get ideas, and you have to, just talk about how others are doing. So that really helped me a lot. Yes.
Good. Yeah. You need to talk about how hard your day is, get some stuff off.
Yes.
Get some good ideas.
Yes. And also just some practical questions, sometimes you just need somebody to tell you what to do. And then it's nice. Yeah.
And so now that we are opening up here in the Netherlands and things are looking a little brighter, what are your plans over the next few weeks as you're getting folks back to the gym and getting them reacclimated to how it used to be, and what have you learned that you will carry forward because you were forced to innovate?
Yeah. Well, there's a big challenge for me, because I lost over 30% of the members. and which is normal in the whole fitness area. The whole fitness clubs lost about 30% of their members. So for us, it's very important to get back the members. The only difficult part now is that the summer's coming up, and it's always low season for us. And for me, it's better to wait for a campaign to start in the end of August, beginning September. And then hopefully people are willing to come back then, because I hear a lot of people say, well, I want to come back, but now, you know, I go on holiday, and when the weather is nice, I go outdoor biking, and I'll come back in September. So the plans for the campaign are already ready for September, and then hopefully lots of people will come back in fall. Because we need more members, of course. I started with 1,700, and now I got 1,100 people members. So I need more members, of course, to get back to business again.
Yeah. Have you found though that because of your resilience in being in the community for so long, that you've been able to rely on some of your longtime members to be?
Of course, yes. I got a lot of support of my, some of them are members already, members for 25 years. So, and I got a lot of support of that group of members. And I think also because of I've been in business and I've been the owner for already 25 years. People really want to help you as well. So that was, was heartwarming sometimes. People, the messages that I got, and not only financial, but especially emotional. It's very nice to get some support of the members. Yes,
for sure. And so I wanted to ask you, very challenging time for the world. As a business owner, there were things that you did that you wouldn't normally have done because of the challenges. Do you find that some of the innovations that you made, you will find a way to carry forward and will improve you in the long run? Like, for instance, now you have the cameras and the screens in your workout rooms, and like, just what things will you take with you and move forward with?
You know, in the beginning, when we had the lockdowns and we started with the online stuff, I thought, well, this is going to be, this is what I'm going to use for business also after Corona. But now I think, people just want to come to the club. They're also social, the social part of going to a gym is also very important. So in the beginning, I thought, well, I'm still going to offer the Zoom classes. But now once we're open, people are not interested in that anymore, which is good for us, of course, because you want people to come in. So we stopped with the Zoom classes, and people came back again. So in the beginning, I thought, well, this is going to be huge, the online stuff. But at the end, I think people just want to go to the gym and do their workout there. And that was quite interesting. Right. Yeah, it was different than I thought it would be. What is nice, what we also started in the beginning of the first lockdown is actually the first day that we had the lockdown, because I already thought about it was coming up, of course, is that we started our own YouTube channel. And we were posting new workout videos of our own instructors on our YouTube account. And we got over, I think, almost 300 videos now on this YouTube channel. And lots of people are still using it, even people all over the world. I got messages from people from Singapore, from Germany, from everywhere, that they love our videos. And that was something I would never have done, of course. And it's not making any money, but I think it's good for your name, and for if people in Wassenaar, for example, they check the YouTube videos, they think, well, that's nice, I want to do it more often, then they can come to the club. So it's more like a promotion for the club as well. Yeah. And then besides that, it's quite funny that people all over the world do our workout videos. Yeah, like brand exposure you never would have thought would go. Yes, yeah. Okay, Linda, so final question.
throughout this challenge for you, what 3 things would you have identified that you need help with, or you needed help with as you were going through it?
Well, I needed, of course, the help with the reservation system. Could have never done it by myself, and also all the technical things around the Zoom classes. I needed a lot of help, but I got some very handy employees who are very good at that. So that was very very nice. And there's one big thing that we all need some help with, I think, especially everybody who's working in the fitness industry, is that the government needs to promote a healthy lifestyle much more, because they're very good now in the vaccination program, which is very important, of course. But I think there's another part of the solution to get rid of this crisis, is that people are aware they should live a healthy lifestyle. And I think that's something that we really miss here. I don't know how it is in the rest of the world, but I think here in Holland, they don't promote a healthy lifestyle. And I think that's a big part of the solution, actually. And of course, exercising is a big part of that.
Yeah.
So I would love the government, spend more time, money, energy on making people aware of the importance of living a healthy lifestyle.
Right. And is there a third item you think you could, if you could have raised your hand to the world and said, I need help with this?
Well, at the moment, I need some help, people bringing in some new members.
Yeah.
So, but that's very local, of course. No, I don't think I can imagine. No, I don't think of any third one. No.
Okay, well, Linda, thank you so much for sharing your busy day with us. We really appreciate it.
You're welcome. It was fun.
And thank you to everyone who's viewing this episode. We really appreciate it. And we invite you to subscribe to our channel and share it with those in your network that will find it useful. We've got a bunch of interviews from business owners and entrepreneurs from all over the world, small towns, big towns, everything in between. We appreciate your viewing, and until next time, thanks very much. I'm Mike Tierney, and stay tuned.